What's going on, YouTube? It's me. Nope. Nope. Okay. Cut that. All right. What's going on, YouTube? No. I ain't liking that one either. All right. Hello. How we doing today, YouTube? Hopefully everything's doing okay, you know? Hopefully everything's going in your life. I got a minute and 30 of just fucking trash intros that, like, the hell am I gonna do with this, dude? I need, like, a decent intro. Hey! This fucking thing on? Hello? I hate intros. We are here. And today we're going to watch something that could be good, could be really bad. We don't really know. A Nukes top 5 video. It is 5 scary ghost videos that are as scary as 2020, y'all. That's pretty fucking scary if you ask me. Let's jump into this. Let's go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Watcher in the Window. Hurst Castle in Hampshire, England was established in the early 1500s, and over its grim 500-year history, it served as a formidable English military fort. It was also sometimes used as a prison to hold convicts sentenced to death. So it goes without saying that the castle has seen some dark and bloody times.
True.
Many visitors claim to have seen ghosts and shadows in its haunted hallways, including the spirit of a long-dead monk. Paranormal investigator Tony Ferguson has explored the haunted Hurst Castle many times, and on each visit, he seems to capture something more and more terrifying. On this particular visit, Tony brings along fellow investigator Paul Sissel. The two men split up to explore the castle all alone. But for Paul Sissel, it didn't go well.
You standing there pretty fucking creepy, dude. Yo, why are you being so fucking creepy? Why?
Paul says that he felt as if he were out of control, possessed by the spirit of some angry entity from the castle. As Tony and Paul continue exploring...
Yo, look at that fucking dude. Hold up. Look at this face. Where was that at? Where's he at? Where'd he go? Where's the stupid face? There it is. Look at that. Yo, I don't know about that one. I don't know. He could have just had like a weird energy going through him. He could be doing it for the camera to be like, oh man, there's some crazy things here. It can kind of, change what you do and how you feel, and you don't remember what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. That one's kind of tough because I've gone on a couple of, paranormal investigations, and sometimes it's just weird because you're sitting in like a dark area and it kind of like just changes how you think and like what you see. You start hallucinating differently. You start seeing things differently. It kind of it changes how you see everything. It puts you in a certain mindset and a certain mood. So I can see something like this happening. I do feel like it might have been a little bit much to try and like, get like a few extra possible views, or like, try and make it seem like this place is much worse than it actually is. But, I haven't been there. I don't know. Let's keep this going.
Paul says that he felt as if he were out of control, possessed by the spirit of some angry entity from the castle. As Tony and Paul continue exploring, they say that they feel a strange and very powerful energy in one particular room. A small castle alcove with one creepy little window that seems to open to nothing. On his next visit, Tony comes alone, determined to investigate this tiny little room and see if he catches any paranormal activity. He sets up a camera to record and ends up capturing something horrific.
What the fuck is that, dude? Ew, what is that? Is it like
When Tony reviews his footage later, he is shocked to see a small dark figure with glowing eyes standing at the window in the Smallhurst Castle room. Now, you might think that this could simply be a person standing outside the window.
obviously.
But it turns out that that would be impossible. You see, behind this window there is only a small gap and then concrete. The area behind this window was completely closed off with bricks and cement long ago.
Is there a way to like find that and like look that up? 'Cause I don't know if I believe that one. 'Cause that obviously looks like a window of some kind. Like you can see like the depth of like field behind him. Like this shape is obviously much closer and darker, it has its own form, and it's just white over here. It looks like there's a wall. I could be completely wrong, or like a door of some kind like opens up that little like window area. But I'm not too sure about that. I'd like to see like a photo of like someone just taking a nice clean photo of it, so that way we can see that it's just, you know, cement or just brick wall right there. But it could be. If it is, that's crazy. That's either really good video editing, or they actually caught something that's, you know, pretty insane.
And this window was completely closed off with bricks and cement long ago. So then the question is, who or what is this? You decide.
That's
On
creepy.
the road. TikTok user Sherman O'Neill worked at a local trucking company in Fort Smith, Arkansas. He says that one night one of the truck drivers captured strange footage on a highway outside of Ada, Oklahoma. Many people, including children, have tragically lost their lives on the two busy highways running through the small town. Sherman and his workmates can be seen watching the dashcam footage from the truck. They are shocked by what they see.
27 there. Yeah. Let it roll. Come on. Come on, let it roll. Right there.
What the fuck, dude?
The truck driver barely manages to avoid hitting what seems to be a small child that appears out of thin air.
Hell no.
But it gets even creepier, because the driver says that he immediately stopped the large truck on the side of the road after this incident.
Nope.
He looked everywhere for the child. He found nothing. He called local police, but
Look, he didn't get
again,
fucking
there were
abducted.
no reports of lost or missing children anywhere in the area.
So I have a story to tell you guys that's somewhat similar to something like this. A while back, I went to a buddy's house. I was hanging out with him until pretty late at night. For me, late is like 11:30, midnight. That's pretty late for me. I'm an old man, and I left his place and I was heading home. I was still in his neighborhood. He lives in a large neighborhood, so it takes a while to get out of his neighborhood to get onto like a main road. But before I could hit the main road, there was a child standing in the road. It looked like it was like a little girl, longish, kind of raggedy, dirty blonde hair. It looked like she was only wearing like a raggedy top. I couldn't see like any like underwear or any like clothing that goes around the legs or the bottom half of the body. So immediately I was freaked out because I was like, what the fuck is this? But there's the houses all over the place. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's just some kids running around having fun at night because it is a Saturday night. Maybe they're just like, you know, having a great night. They're having a barbecue or like hanging out in the garage and the kids are just roaming free at night, just being kids. But like the girl is not facing my vehicle. She's about 20 yards in front of my vehicle. I stop, obviously. I don't want to stop when there's a child on the road. She turns around, like smiles at my car and is like, and I was like, kids don't do that. Immediately when she did that, my heart just sank. 'Cause I was like, I was a kid. Y'all were a kid at one point. You know, someone yells at you if there's a car on the road and you're like in the road. You know, parent like, hey, get out of the road. But there was nobody there. The only lights that were on was like street lights. Every house that was around me, their lights were off. Everyone was probably sleeping. It didn't seem like there was any like outdoor party going on. Nobody was being social. And probably for the better because, you know, COVID. But anyway, she turned to my vehicle, smiled, waved, and she started like walking towards my vehicle. As soon as she started walking towards my vehicle, I was like, this is wrong. Something about this is completely wrong, and I don't feel safe. Luckily, by like honestly, sheer luck, as the child was approaching my vehicle, she was still a somewhat decent distance away, I'd say about 10 yards. I ended up looking at my rear view mirror, like right up, you know, everyone has the rear view mirror in the center of their vehicle. And there is a person standing directly behind my vehicle. Because it was nighttime and the only lights behind me are my brake lights, which are red, all I saw was a dark reddish figure standing behind my vehicle. And that was terrifying. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff, but I've never actually been scared for my well-being and safety before until that day. To wrap this up, I just bolted. I swerved around the child and just took off. And crazy enough, to get onto the main road, there's a red light because I had to make a left to go home. Already kind of on edge and shaking from what just, you know, happened. I'm keeping an eye on my rearview mirror just to make sure that no one's, you know, coming after my car. And fucking lo and behold, there's that little kid just at a great distance behind me, so I can barely see it, but that little kid is running at my vehicle. It would have taken her, you know, 30 seconds to 45 seconds to reach my vehicle, so I wasn't in an immediate danger. But I could see it. It scared the shit out of me. And from the people that I've told this story to, it sounds like if a situation like that happens, they more than likely are trying to steal your vehicle. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn. I have a good vehicle. I have a nice vehicle. I spent a lot of money on it because I like to drive nice vehicles. I want to look good. You know, it makes me feel good. They were trying to either perform Grand Theft Auto or mug me, or who knows, it could have been incredibly worse. Like, it could have been, you know, smuggling me, or I guess it's still considered kidnapping. Either way, wasn't good. And this reminds me of that, the situation that I was in a while ago, and I don't like that. I understand, like, the need to want to stop the vehicle if you think it's a child in the road, but my recommendation is don't. Leave and call the police. If you had a bad feeling in a situation like that, call law enforcement. Let them handle it. Don't be the hero, because in the real world, heroes don't really exist. You know, be smart.
Is this a ghost caught on camera? Or a completely random, unexplained child on a dark highway in the middle of the night and in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, it's probably
Let me know what you
abduction
think.
thing.
If you see any video that is creepy, strange, or spooky, it doesn't have to be ghosts. Email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Afraid of the dark. Two teenagers are hanging out when one of them, who's playing a guitar, decides to head off for a bathroom break. The other guy relaxes and waits for his friend to return. But then, something a bit strange.
Esto, amigos, para ustedes es el concierto del Bonini Poronguero, auspiciado por...
Auspiciado.
Auspiciado por Carlitos Ganchero, el más pesquero de los hueones que pesca con gancho la polola. Ya. Chucha, qué weá. Yo. Da pico, ya, dale. Dale, bueno. Puta la weá. Aguanta, hermano, aguanta. Ah, conche su madre, ya. Ya, weón. Ya, weón, anda, dale. ¡3 litros de agua! Anda para allá, weón.
Damn, 3 liters of water? Holy crap. That's a lot of water.
Le gusta, weón. You.
Something seems to hit the guitar strings, but the guy just laughs it off. Then things get truly chilling.
Sees a ghost and fuck you. No, dude, I would not do that. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Weón, por la chucha, weón. Gato, tenéis la media Xbox. ¡La peluda! Conchetumare, ¿qué weón? ¡Gato, weón! ¡Gato! ¡Conchetumare!
What the
¡Gato, weón!
fuck was that, dude?
¡Gato, conchetumare! ¡Gato, weón, gato, gato! ¡Weón, conchetumare, weón! Salió una sombra, culiay, weón.
¿A dónde, weón?
Weón, salió una sombra, weón. Weón, en
That's
serio, weón.
terrifying.
Conchetumare. Ah, no, no he hecho ni cagando, ¿no? No, weón, en serio. Weón, se apagó, weón.
That guy's terrified.
Ya, en serio, weón.
I don't
¿Serio,
blame
weón?
him. I do not blame him.
Chetumare, qué weón. Ya, esta weón no, ya sale. Sale con chetumare.
Out of yeah, run.
Did you see it? As the light turns off on its own, a creepy dark figure can be seen walking through the kitchen.
Of course I
The
saw
guy
it.
filming is absolutely terrified.
That thing was like 7 feet tall. It was like just like looming over from the left to going to the right. Like, of course I saw it. If you didn't see it, you're blind. My God. Fucking Andre the Giant is back. And he's coming after these two guys, all right?
And tries to warn his friend, but the other guy doesn't really seem to believe him. Then a loud bang is heard from the darkness, and they both decide to just get out of there. Now, in the original video, the shape is a bit dark and hard to see, but when the video is enhanced, it looks downright terrifying.
Gato, weón. Gato, conchetumare. Gato, weón.
The figure seems to be clothed all in black, and it almost looks
Yeah. Look at that thing, dude. Look at that thing. No. Nope. Nah. Burn the building down. Leave the country. Go live somewhere entirely isolated from anything and everything. Technology. Disappear. Gone. Forever. You see that? Poop the pants. Done. Probably have a heart attack. No. No way, dude.
like it has glowing eyes. It just doesn't quite look human. But is this a real shadow creature caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Could be a hoax.
You decide.
Good acting if it's a hoax.
A shadow of doubt. Chuck from the YouTube channel AddedAddicts and his friend Justin are exploring an abandoned gold mine in the Sierra Nevada mountains of Northern California.
Chucky
The
boy.
mine dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Now, first let me point out that Chuck's YouTube channel is dedicated solely to finding and exploring abandoned mines. He has never uploaded a paranormal video of any kind. So, while exploring deep into this old gold mine, Chuck gets separated from his friend Justin. While walking down one of the mine's dark tunnels, he captures this.
No squeezing yet.
Fuck mines. Fuck them. No. Don't go in them. Ever. Don't do it. Just don't.
Yet.
Did you see it? A strange
Oh,
shadow
whoa. I did not see that before.
thing seems to
Wow.
form and then disappear right in front of him.
Oh yeah, it's just gone.
Now, at the time, Chuck didn't even notice this bizarre shadow.
I didn't even
He
notice
says
it.
that his wife pointed it out to him later when they were reviewing the footage. Chuck can't explain it. He says it's the strangest thing he's ever seen in all his years of exploring caves and mines.
Yeah, Yeah, that's crazy. It's got like a big ass head, dude. It's got a big ass head, bro. Look at the size look at the head on that thing.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
A strange shadow thing.
How can you not see the size of that fucking head? That's a big ass head, bro.
Seems to form and then disappear right in front of him.
That's a 6 head.
Now, at the time, Chuck didn't even notice this bizarre shadow. He says that his wife pointed it out to him later when they were reviewing the footage. Chuck can't explain it. He says
Found
it's the
Megamind.
strangest thing he's ever seen in all his years of exploring caves and mines.
I believe him. That freaked me the hell out, bro.
The party's over. Late one night in 2011, 4 friends from Sao Paulo, Brazil are hanging out after a party. One of them is showing off his new camera when he spots something truly terrifying.
Aí, fim da festa aí, pessoal. Ó, comprei a câmera nova. Vamos colocar um vídeo no YouTube aí, ó. Ai, que vergonha, não faz isso. A Josi capotada já, com sono. Aí, Thiago, a câmera que eu comprei nova aí. Vermelhinha e tal. Vocês nem esperaram pra festa aí, né, mano? Meu Deus do céu, que porra é essa, velho? Mano, eu vi alguma coisa aqui, Thiago. Tem alguma coisa que passou aqui, velho. Velho. Tô falando sério, cara. Tô falando sério. Vem aqui comigo, cara. Tem nada aqui, não. Eu vi uma coisa assim, cara. Tá louco, mano? Maluco?
Não.
Eu vou voltar a câmera. Eu vou voltar a câmera e você vai ver, velho.
The cameraman freaks out as a sinister pale shape walks
Fuck,
through the
dude.
back of the kitchen, right behind his friend. They check through the back of the house, but no one there.
There's nowhere to go.
However, the door to the bathroom seems to have mysteriously
Well, what is over there? Is that like... I pointed as if like... What's over there? What's over here?
no one there. However,
Yeah, like
the
over
door
here.
to the bathroom
Yeah, right there. What's over there? There could be a dude chilling right here. He's just right there, just posted up on the wall. Just no one will see me. Just gotta hide here. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because this is one of those things where it's like, if it is like a legit like ghost being caught. Like, if this is actually, like, someone... Let me go to where it was at. Yeah, okay, this dude right here. Like, all right. If this was an actual ghost caught on camera, and it went to some experts that were like, this is real, this is unexplainable entirely, this would, like, almost be, like, single-handedly, like, one of the best pieces of evidence of paranormal existence that we've like ever received before. So it's very hard to believe that this isn't a hoax, this isn't a setup, especially when it's something like,
However, the door to
right
the
here.
bathroom
This person that you saw before walking across the window could easily be tucked in this corner right here. Everywhere else it seems like it's pretty open, they wouldn't be able to hide, but right here he can definitely hide right there, or like be laying down right down here. So it's a good video, but I don't think this one is real. I genuinely don't. I don't think this one's real at all. It's too good. The clarity of the apparition, of the ghost, it's too clear. It's too cinematic, as if this was to be in a horror film to be real. You know, it's you're crossing that line of the unknown, which is pretty much the exact thing as paranormal. It's something outside of the normal realm or reality that we know. It's too much. You're teeter-tottering on the wrong side of, okay, this is obviously a hoax. You know. It's a good video though.
seems to have
Is this the last one?
mysteriously opened on its own, and the light is
think
turned
it
on
is.
inside. 9 years later, the original poster of this video still claims that it is 100% real. But what do you think? Real ghost?
Of course he claims that it's still real. It's his video. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, this shit was fake. No, I'd be proud of this. If I was to set up a hoax and I set up something like this, I'd stick true to my story. You know, I'd be like, hey, yeah, that was real, man. That was a crazy thing. Am I lying? Probably. But, you know, oh well. That is the end of our video. It is. Awesome. Well, that was pretty good. It kind of puts things into perspective of what could be real, what couldn't be real. There's a lot of questions, you know, things that I would eventually like to see some answers to. You know, like the guy that was in the window at that old fortress. Was that actually just like cemented up, or was like, is that an actual window and someone was just kind of like, ooh, just peeking around the corner? It's kind of hard to say. I genuinely don't think that that was, you know, just boarded up. I think that was someone peeking around. But, you know, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. That'd be kind of cool if I was wrong, because I'd be like, oh, snap. There's some crazy stuff going on right now. But that is going to do it for the video today. I appreciate you guys so much for watching and being supportive, you know, of what I do. This is something that I truly enjoy doing. But yeah, like, subscribe if you feel like it. You don't have to. I just enjoy, you know, being here and reading comments and, you know, just doing this for you guys. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. But that is going to do it. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.